As the April Fool's event for 2025, Gaijin has decided to finally bring World War I into War Thunder. So, let's take a look at the event. You can play as either the German Empire or the Triple Entente. The British Entente has the famous British Mark V Mail. The Mail stands for it having two 5.7 cm guns with a reload of 3 seconds aced instead of machine guns. The main guns can penetrate 37mm max. It has an armor of 16mm on the front and 12 on the side and back, with a max speed of 15 kph and 8 crew members. The Chamon has a 75mm gun with 58mm of penetration, a reload of 6 seconds aced, 17mm armor on front and sides, and 8mm in the back. It goes a whopping 16 kph and has 8 crew members as well. As the last ground vehicle, they get the Russian Garford, which is an armored truck with a 75 HE gun and 4.3 seconds reload aced. It has 6mm armor everywhere and a crew of 6 men. But for that low weight it also goes 36 kph fast and 18 in reverse. For air you get the French Spad S.XIII as a fighter with two 7.7 machine guns, a top speed of 198 kph and a turn time of 9.8 seconds, which is really fucking good. The bomber you get is the British HP-12 with 8 230 pound bombs and a top speed of 53 kph. It also has 4 gunners with 7.7 machine guns. With the German Empire you get the gargantuan A7V. It goes a max speed of 16 kph, has a frontal armor of 13mm, 20 on the sides and 15 on the back, a 5.7 cm gun with a 3-second reload. I think that's one of the fastest firing guns in the entire game, of course aced, and an unbelievable amount of 18 crew members. As a tank, I think that's even more than a Char 1C. For the German Empire you also get the Beutepanzer Mark IV, which is just the worst version of the Mark V, and the Beutepanzer Garford, same thing here. Therefore, as an aircraft you get the Fokker D.VII with two 7.92mm machine guns, a top speed of 185 kph and a turn time of 13.2 seconds. And now, here's the banger. As a bomber you get a fucking Zeppelin. It only goes 105 kph slow and has the highest turn time in the entire game of 150 seconds. Has 10 gunners equipped with 7.92mm machine guns. But no, don't get your hopes up. Just because you have 10 gunners doesn't mean you're survivable. You're a massive target and basically just a free kill. By the way, all these are in stock configuration. And now for the best part. If you grind 10,000 event score each day, just playing the event and getting mission score, you can get all the ground vehicles from the German Empire and the Entente. But, and I think they really missed out here, you cannot get either of the fighter planes, so not the Fokker and not the other one, which is a really big missed opportunity in my opinion. These planes are barely able to stay in the air, but it still would be so awesome to fight other more modern bipilot in your Fokker or your S.XIII. I mean, I can understand the Zeppelin because that's really just a big target, but honestly, it should still be good. Because you can climb immediately and extremely good with it. Because it relies on hot air instead of power to climb, which is like, you can climb really well. I think it has, at 1.0 it would have one of the best climb rates in the entire game. The only aircraft you can get is the HP-12, which is cool, don't get me wrong, but I really wish you could also get to fighter aircraft and the Zeppelin. Now I want to make a little tier list of the tanks first. On the third place there's the Chamon and the Mark V. Either have good and bad things, but they're equally not good. For the Chamon, it's the really bad gun traverse, it only has a few degrees in every direction. And for the Mark, it's the weird gun placement. Because it's really hard to aim either of the gun when they're both going to one side and not directly in the middle. That's a good thing about the Chamon, because it goes straight in the middle, so easy to aim. But it's also not as survivable as the Mark V, because the big tracks of the Mark V are going to save you a lot of times, my friend, a lot of times. On second place there's of course the Garford. It is really badly armored, has not too many crew, and it has really big problems in the mud, like you can't get over a slight incline in the mud. But on flat surfaces, so most of the other maps you will face in random, it is really gonna be fast. The reload is not too bad and the 75 HE at 1.0 is still really good. And who would have guessed that the A7V is gonna be first place? It has 18 crew members, an extremely good and fast firing gun, a really fucking high amount of gun traverse in each direction. The tier list for the plane is obviously the S.XIII, the best aircraft of all of the available aircrafts. Then comes of course the Fokker, then the HP-12 and then the Zeppelin. The Zeppelin is just too big of a target to me in my opinion. Anyway, the informative part of this video is over and please stay for the gameplay with my friend.
Look at this, 18 crew fucking members.
Yes.
And
imagine
like, let's look inside the fucking thing.
Imagine the gangbang you could have.
God damn. Oh, we have a Saint.
Saw something there. We'll aim for that.
Oh.
600.
600, thank you.
Got him, one shot.
Nice.
Gonna go for 600.
550.
400. Yeah, for 550 got. Good shot.
Yeah, my left nut can actually go faster and higher than this thing.
Yeah, they really weren't generous with the reverse gear though. But
I mean, it's a first tank. Fuck you expected.
Still. Some incredible German engineering, a Wunderwaffe. I was expecting a Wunderwaffe.
Well, that's only where you, in World War II, no in World War One. Land a fucking shot already, there we go.
Oh. Eh.
Oh, bruh.
Messed
I'm gonna
up.
grab a plane. We have a Zeppelin.
Yeah, there's a I just see him as flying targets. Target practice basically for the allies. But the plane is not much better.
We have
the other thing is not much better, honestly.
Here, there, exactly. You see the ping.
I'm dead. I'm laying upside down on the ground.
Oh.
Look at these giant guns over here. Like that's some real sick shit.
Yeah, that's like 200mm howitzers.
Mm.
They were like actually over-engineering these fucking artillery pieces in World War One. Like we have the Morser 17, 21cm German fucking artillery.
Yeah, true though. Game boy. Start shooting. The good thing, these guns are not aimed. You cannot even jam these guns. Like it's so hard to jam these guns.
Critical hit. Ooh.
It's like shooting a fish in a barrel.
Just burn that whole thing.
Yeah.
Severe damage. Let's go.
But the roll rate is actually quite good. I honestly have to say that.
He will stall.
Yeah, that's why you have like a little bit altitude advantage. Can give you a giant advantage in combat here. Just that little bit of altitude is like incredible for you. And he's dead. GG, good shot.
Thank you.
Since they went
but
through
no,
Belgium.
by this point in World War II, Germans were actually pushed back. So.
Yeah. And then there were these Volksverräter who would sign a peace treaty, right? We could have won the war. I mean,
the German factory couldn't really keep up with producing all the shit.
Yeah, no, that was ironic. I was relating to the movie All Western on the Quiet Front. All quiet on the Western Front.
All on the Western Quiet Front.
Yeah, All Western on the Quiet Front. New movie coming out now in your in a theater.
No Eastern soldiers on the Western Front, yeah, because you said only Western.
Yeah, the Eastern Front were already fighting. There's an enemy aircraft, by the way, over here, diving, not trying to overspeed, hopefully.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm gonna test how fast I can get.
He's a retard because he thinks he can.
That's going. These machine guns are honestly funny. Funny as fuck, honestly. Now it needs some airspeed. Hurry up, aircraft. Give me altitude and airspeed. One thing you have to really be aware of that you can actually stall out really fucking fast.
Yeah. I mean, these planes weren't really designed, you know, for dogfighting. They were basically like probably scout planes with mounted machine guns.
I mean, they were barely able. They had a hard time figuring out how to mount the machine guns on the aircraft without the aircraft crashing. I lost my elevator, by the way. I'm still no, I'm not. Ooh, donk. Bonk.
Stop wiggling that fucking tank of yours. Dear
Oh,
God.
now how? Look how many Zeppelins there are. And I don't have the gun elevation. Oh.
Oh damn. Oh. Oh.
Why are you coming?
Oh.
Why are you coming? Oh.
Oh. I can't pull out of the fucking mud. Oh.
Doing anti-air surface duty. Oh, did I hit him? I don't know, but he just imploded with fire. I may have actually hit him.
Why the fuck are you bent forward? Like, why ain't a fucking STRV 103?
Listen, you're not a fucking S-tank, but nah, he's role-playing a tank that didn't even exist the concept of in his time.
Yeah. Like it's a bent forward.
Yeah. Ooh, a penny. It's probably from a 707 machine guns and rifle fire. That was it was meant to be protected by.
Oh yeah.
That's why they had 20 millimeter anti-tank rifles. Were a thing.
Non-penetration. Fuck you mean non-penetration? Brother. Listen, I don't give a shit. It's gonna be a penetration.
Oh,
there we go.
Is that a threat or an invitation? That's gonna be a penetration. I'm gonna penetrate you so hard.
What the barnacles? I'm gonna go in war. I'm gonna wash my tank a little bit.
Dip
I have an enemy.
Dip it in the trench.
I have an enemy to target. Shit.
Ah yes. The one thing but Zeppelins are good at are giant battles, bullet sponges. Okay,
Bullet takers.
got a severe and there he goes. And another Zeppelin immediately spawned. Easy. The Hindenburg.
Yeah,
the Hindenburg. I dumped 500 bullets into two enemy Zeppelins until they're down.
They were fucking awesome. Go.
Fuck. Stop that.
I feel like Michael Whitman right now.
Yeah, it's like shooting a fish in a barrel.
It's like tossing a stone at a fucking tank. Except the stone has more purpose than these low velocity shits.
Die, Hans. Die. Got you, Hans.